Hey girl. Oh my beautiful Pisces, how are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca and I'm going to be doing your general weekly reading. Now I also do your general love reading between you and your person, you and your soulmate, whatever you subscribe to Pisces, which I'll leave a link to over here if you want to check that out at a later point. But when it comes to any of my readings, put it in perspective Pisces, I'm just a man reading using tarot cards. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could, so take the cards that resonate Pisces and leave what doesn't, because I'm not going to take it personally, right? If you find some cards that do resonate with you, let me know in the comments below, because I love hearing y'all's aha moments in the tarot cards. That's just how I keep up with y'all. If you do enjoy my reading style, be sure to give me a like and subscribe, because it does help out my channel a lot, and I always am super appreciative, Pisces, when you take the time to do that for me. But let's just now jump into your reading. We have your 3 base cards for this week, and then we'll start pulling some clarifiers, right? And I don't know why, but I just feel drawn to let y'all know that I usually keep like a tourmaline stone on the table along with my lapis and my shungite pyramids, but today the stone that I'm going to be holding is Auralite 23. It's a really small piece, but in this case size doesn't matter either when it comes to crystals, at least in my opinion. But yeah, maybe Auralite 23 will call out to some of y'all. Maybe you should connect to some Auralite 23. Let's jump into your reading now. So, 10 of Wands. So you guys are releasing some type of baggage this week. And it makes sense because 7 of Swords comes out with their Strength card as well. So you're releasing some type of baggage that was a lot to manage. Why do I say this? Right? You look at this card. This individual is carrying these wands. You can clearly tell she's tired. She's just like, ugh, right? Heavy weight. 7 of Swords, this is someone who's trying to juggle too much or trying to just manage a bunch of stressors at once, each sword being the representation of like another thing, another situation that someone has to be that this individual has to be anxious about, right? And then the Strength card comes in where it's like through all this, right? It's taking all your inner strength to even manage to lift this and manage this weight, but also it's kind of trying to trigger something in you, I feel. It's trying to teach you something. Whatever it is you're going through right now, Pisces, I feel like it's trying to teach you something. So maybe I can reveal it a little bit in this tarot reading. That's the goal, right? So let's start pulling some clarifiers for your 10 of Wands now. The first card we have, Queen of Cups. So you're putting, I mean, I always say that you're putting yourself first. When I see this kind of card, you're putting yourself first and what feels right to you. You kind of, I mean, it sounds cheesy, but you might be breaking the mold. Well, no, you're not. I don't want to say breaking the mold. That's not that energy. This is like an energy where maybe at this point you're finally learning to, or this is the energy that you probably need to just start adopting, is asking for help, right? Putting your pride away. Stop feeling as if you would be too much of a burden if you were to ask for help, Pisces, and ask for someone to help you out with these wands, right? Let someone else in on your struggle, I just feel inclined to say. We have the 5 of Pentacles that came out, flying out with the Knight of Swords. Some of you Pisces, you are in this process of isolating yourself, and you need to stop, honey. This 5 of Pentacles is an individual who's feeling some anxiety, some pain, some stresses, right? Making herself sick with just stress, right? And this Knight of Swords, rather, is an individual who's just running away from help. It's almost just this like, when you deal with pain, Pisces, you just kind of like start reclusing and don't involve anyone else. I don't know if it's because like you think you'd be too much of a burden for other people. Maybe this is what this reading's trying to teach you, is to let other people involve other people in your process. Even if you feel like hearing someone else's insight, Pisces, want to heal you or be helpful to you in any type of way, I do feel inclined to say to stop isolating yourself if you are. Involve other parties. Temperance card. So yeah, this Temperance card is kind of giving me that affirmation of where this lesson or this some type of cycle is going to continually repeat itself in your life, Pisces, until you learn this lesson of stop feeling like you need to carry everything, this whole burden by yourself. And I know, don't give me sass, Pisces. I felt like some of y'all just gave like an annoyance like breath, because it's just like, because it's like, for some of y'all, maybe you don't feel as if you would like you feel like it's unnecessary to include other people. Like, you can handle it yourself, but there's clearly something in here that you need to tap into. Maybe it's just getting more in tune with your heart chakra, and you only open that through connecting with another party member, Pisces. Or maybe this is, no, yeah, I just feel like that's what the message is trying to say. So let's start pulling some clarifiers for you, or Seven of Swords. See what's going on here. Tower. Yeah, this is letting me know, honey, Pisces, I can't, just from human to human, right? I see this, let me just put it this way, right? If I got the spread, I would be side-eyeing my spirit guides, because I'm just being like, what are y'all planning on doing? Because this Tower card's letting me know that if you don't take the initiative and like involve other people, or whatever that taking the initiative looks like to you, Pisces, Spirit's going to bring in a Tower moment. Spirit's going to force you one way or another. They're going to throw a banana peel right here. Even if you make it work and you can make these swords, all 7 swords work that you're juggling, all 10 wands that you're juggling, even if you can make that work, honey, this is the banana peel in Mario Kart, coming in here and being, it's going to be like, honey, you think you can manage? You think that's fine? That's fine. We're not questioning if you can manage it or not. Our thing is, and I'm speaking from Spirit, is they want you to develop more. It's not about, like, you know your limitations. Now it's like, let's expound on it, I guess, is what they're trying to do for you. Because that's where I just feel like it's through connecting with somebody else, where maybe even if it's not connected to this situation, Pisces, let's just say that you connect with people and you don't feel better after talking to them. I can understand it entirely. Like, listen, this is coming from someone that does not talk to anyone about their problems, just because it's like, I already, like, you can't tell me something that I don't already know. Pretty much, right? I know the positive affirmations. I know I'll make it through it. I know how to, like, what my next right move is, right? So it's pointless for me to talk about it, because it's just like, I don't want to sit in that energy, and it's no point in me talking about it if it's just going to upset me and it's not bringing me any value, right? Let's say that you go through that, but it's through this connecting with somebody else, or somebody's else's, if that's how we say it, somebody's else's, it opens up something else. It opens up another door to something else, right? So don't just take this at face value and just being like, telling Spirit, be like, oh, I don't need help. I don't, like, whatever. It's not about what you think you need in this moment. Spirit has a greater perspective of what's going on, right? It's just your job to be in the moment and to take on challenges with delight, right? And retain the knowledge that they're trying to teach you. We have the Ace of Wands coming in here. Yeah, this is like, the Ace of Wands is like grabbing that torch and just going forward in your journey. It's that energy of someone that's just kind of like saying screw it and just doing it, even though they know how, like, it's kind of like seeing that giant scary cave and just being like, like, even though you heard some kind of weird sound down at the bottom, you still grab that torch, because it's just like, you know what it is that you need to do. So you grab that torch and be like, all right, like, let's just do this, right? It's that kind of energy. I feel called to doing a couple more cards for that. Judgment card coming in with Queen of Wands. So again, Queen of Wands is, if you were to cast all the queens and kings of each suit, the suits, wands, swords, and all this, Queen of Wands would be the one that would grab that torch and be like, let's go, y'all. Queen of Wands is being the one that acknowledges the journey ahead and how spooky it might seem, but realizes that they need to be the one to make the judgment call to go forward with it. So you kind of just need to commit to something that you already know that you, like, need to do. And it's like, it's funny how this Tower card is just covered with all these cards asking you to go for it. This is literally Spirit trying to say, it's just like, honey, if you don't do it, they're going to do it. So you may not like how Spirit goes about forcing you to do it. They may just push you down, right? At least when you're in control of it, you can go at your pace a little bit, right? So, but again, it's all for your betterment, right? So don't feel as if Spirit's trying to sabotage you. They're just not going to be, it just feels like they're not patient with you in some type of situation, because it feels like it's been a long thing coming, right? You've been dealing with this baggage for a while. So let's get into the Strength card finally for you, Pisces. We have the Fool card. That Fool card is, again, that energy of just being like, okay, like, what's the worst that can happen? You don't even think about what's the worst that can happen. You think about what is the best that could happen. That's something I want you to do, Pisces, this week, is think about what is the best thing that could happen from this. Don't think about the negatives. Right? Don't think about it. It serves you no purpose. Don't think about those negatives, right? Because that's just going to overwhelm you. That's going to just add more on your plate that you need to juggle with. And really, I feel like at this time for you, Pisces, the best thing you can do for yourself is to manage your energy better. Start valuing your energy and seeing your energy as something that's actively creating your life, because it is. And it's like, if you keep on spreading yourself too thin, or if you keep on having these racing thoughts towards everything besides good things, even if you do think about good things, but it's letting me, like, I just feel like in this energy, it feels almost like there's this underlying sense of just like anxiety of just like you're constantly assessing situations and constantly thinking about like the unforeseen, like that moon moment, right? And Magician card is literally says like, is you're manifesting your reality. You need to realize that you are the magician, and like every little thing you do, you're actively creating your universe, right? This Magician card really summarizes it up so perfectly for what I just said, Pisces. Overall, I think the Strength card comes in again for you. This is really something this week, Pisces, you really need to dig deep in within yourself and challenge yourself truly. This is going to be something that you truly would want to have to develop yourself further. To overcome this. But again, like with that Tower moment, it's gonna happen regardless. So it's just like, honey, if you don't get the strength to do this, Spirit's going to make you get the strength, or make you realize, or make you wake up that strength in you, one way or another. A lot of yeah, I don't see any bad cards. That's the thing though, I don't see like inherently bad cards, Pisces. It just is a matter of just doing it. It's almost just like that initial stage fright, getting cold feet right before it happens. Interesting. Let me know how this reading resonates with you, Pisces. If it was helpful, again, be sure to give me a like and subscribe. But until next time, I love you so much. Bye.